Beyonce and Jay-Z partnered up with Tiffany and Company. They have started a scholarship program. It is the About Love campaign. Why are y'all being petty? They are pledging.
Turn my mic off.
Stop. They are pledging $2 million to 5 small HBCUs.
Girl,
I think
she
that's
paid
good.
$2 million for Blue Ivy to get 2 cornrows.
What's going on, Phenoms? This is the Phenomenal Legacy Podcast. I am Faquan Johnson, and we are here with
Chrystal, aka Vonnie C. Danielle.
Tia Danielle.
This is Rodriguez, known as Quez.
all right. And this is another installment. It's been a minute. It's been a minute since we didn't all talk to each other.
Hey, look, I've been gone for a minute now. I'm back at the jump off.
That's right. The last podcast we did not have Rod on the show. Now Rod back. How you been, Rod? What you been up to?
Man, I've been everywhere, man, looking for someone who can please me and love me all night long.
Okay,
All right, yeah.
That part.
They not ready.
They don't want to
They not
listen.
ready.
I've been good though. I've just been busy. I had a lot going on these last few weeks, y'all, but I'm back and in full-fledged flesh right now. So here we are.
This month
y'all
still
been?
pretty
How you
busy,
been?
ain't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. What about you, Tia? How you been?
I've been good. Just been working, trying to get myself back into writing for Dr. Graham and everything, That's about it. What? Don't do that.
Just see that
After
little.
3 weeks, I know you got a lot of writing done. I know you have.
No,
No,
we haven't been writing.
She's too
That's what
busy
I'm-
taking vacations. It's been hard
Oh
to
my
write.
gosh.
She's been on 10 pages. She's going on another one.
She be leaving me behind. I told her Sunday, I said, hey, next time you want to go on vacation,
I will
Don't
take
need
it.
me.
I got you.
Okay, so you gonna take her when y'all go to Galveston?
If she
I
want
want to
to
go to Galveston.
well, let's all go. Come on with it.
Oh,
She lying for the camera, y'all. She lying.
Y'all, no, for real. Y'all can go. if you
I want some
go.
I want some sand between my toes.
Yes, that part.
I can't swim, but I shall put my ankle in the water.
Crystal,
just
how
wanna-
you been?
Listen, I'm good, y'all. Mama duties, working, just living the life. No complaints over here. Just trying to keep my head above water, y'all. That's it.
And for y'all, oh my bad.
Yeah.
My bad. I was just gonna tell them, y'all, Chrystal, y'all didn't seen her on Dr. Graham, and on top of this, she is one of the biggest hustlers I've seen in my life. Always on the grind. Go ahead and go talk about your passionate jewelry. Go ahead.
Yes. So if you guys are ever looking for some cute, unique jewelry to wear for parties, birthdays, whatever you want, hit your girl up with Passionate Jewelry Boutique. I got that $5 bling for you. Yes, you can catch me.
She do. I was about to say, but
Yes.
no, my earrings ain't from there.
Mine.
Thought I had on something passionate jewelry. I don't.
I even got stuff I need to pick up, y'all. She got stuff for everybody.
Yeah.
She got stuff
I'm
for
just
everybody.
I'm just gonna mail it to him, or maybe I can just drive it by. I don't know.
Y'all got
yeah.
to figure out where I'm working at for the week. You got to figure out where am I working.
If you ever on the
All
north
over the
side, you
place.
gotta let me know. If you ever come this way, have they made you come this way?
I'm coming over there because you got to cook me breakfast.
Okay, I got you. Just let me know.
Breakfast.
And I'll still come and forget the jewelry.
Gotta keep that. Make sure you remember that.
You make it
Listen,
And
I
your
will.
shirt. I gotta get you your shirt, Rodriguez.
Girl, don't get me started on this shirt.
Well,
the
Chrystal.
next season is upon us.
You right.
Hold on.
Right.
A whole damn new show is
Different
upon
design.
us.
I know a new
Oh,
season's
new
gonna
show.
come out.
We got to start working on designs for the new show shirt, and she ain't gave you the old show shirt yet.
Hey,
Yeah, we coming up on the next season
It's
shirt.
coming.
Lord,
it's coming. It's
I'm gonna probably have to wear that one as a
coming.
head wrap or something.
Well, I just wanted to say that Chrystal is a permanent part of Phenomenal Legacy podcast.
And welcome.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here, y'all. Thank you.
Can't wait to hear her wisdom.
We're happy to have you.
Come through with the wisdom, big cousin, big cousin.
Yes, yes.
I'm glad everybody's been doing good. So you know what? We done got past that.
Yes.
Well, we know what time it is to get to the treachery.
Dun, 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 dun.
What's the tea?
All right. So the tea today, I wouldn't necessarily call this tea, but it is something that I wanted to touch on. Today is September the 13th, and this morning around 9 o'clock, they had a hearing for Julius Jones. He has been on death row for 20 years, y'all. Damn. So they are, what's been happening is they're trying to get him free because people are maintaining that this man is innocent. So today during the hearing, there was a lot of back and forth. There was a lot of tension in the room between people who are saying he's lying and about this and that and third. His family is maintaining his innocence. He's maintaining his innocence. He's keeping his story the same. And today, the Pardon and Parole Board voted to recommend that Julius Jones be removed from death row and instead be given life with the possibility of parole. Now, this is just a recommendation. It was voted 3-1, and Governor Stitt does have to sign off on it. Hopefully he does. I
don't really trust that jackass. I'm be honest with you.
I don't really trust him either. I just feel like if he doesn't give that approval, I feel like the city's gonna go ham.
I saw a police car driving in support of the protest.
But you know what, y'all? Here I go. Y'all know y'all don't take much to get me going. You know what's so fucked up is we can't even trust the governor to do the right thing for a mask mandate.
Right. Absolutely.
And I'm like, the punishment is already it's one of the harsher punishments. I mean, I can understand, certain things carry certain weight, but death doesn't solve death.
Right.
I just feel like the whole has a little bit of weight on it, but it's not the whole. Like I just feel like it's really inhumane because what was the man's name? Paul had to have been about 90. So I mean, he got shot at his people's house, and that ain't nothing but Edmund. That's Edmund out here. These Karen, Chads, and Brads out here. Yeah. Because they don't have punishment that harsh for people who doing shit to kids. And people
absolutely.
And for these what they call them, what do they call the kids that come in there and kill all the kids at the school? The mass shooters. The mass shooters, they don't even have punishments that harsh. Mm-hmm. So we taking steps back, y'all. Again, maybe I need to run for governor.
Hey, I would vote for you in a heartbeat. Get ass out of there.
Speaking of running for governor, go ahead and plug yourself real quick. Go ahead, plug yourself real quick.
I don't know, like my opinion on that whole situation, like it's like baby steps, right? Like first of all, I think it's really crazy how this man already spent 20 years in prison. He that was his childhood,
That's life anyway.
His life, right? Like I feel like he's already served. And then if they don't have enough evidence, or the evidence is conflicting, or the one who prosecuted him was just already doing some dirt, like I really feel like they just need to throw that whole case out.
Yeah.
I disagree. I like the fact that he may come off of death row, but I don't like the life.
Right.
He's off of death row, but he's still not off of death row.
Because he still has to sit in. And I understand they're trying to, satisfy the family. I think that's what they're trying to do, satisfy the family on top of, whoever else is against it out here. I think it's still wrong. Like, I feel like they need to just let that whole thing go. Like, if there's no evidence, like
conflicting
or anything, and he keeps saying like his story hasn't changed. Like
Right.
there wasn't any hesitation. There wasn't anything to conflict with what he said from the beginning. His story has always been the same. I did not do this. I'm innocent. And you know, there's witnesses they're saying that weren't even really interviewed, or if they were interviewed, then their story wasn't even
left out.
Yeah, it was left
scratched
out
from the minute. Mm-hmm.
And so I feel like they need to just let this man go. And I agree with you, Rod. Like I feel like there's people out here who's done so much, killing families, raping children, what else? You know, sex trafficking, you know, prostituting people, and they get
5
a
to 7
lesser
years.
sentence. Yeah, they get a lesser sentence than what he's going through. And so
you got to
I feel
identify as a sex offender, but you can still live a normal life.
But you can live you molested a child. You know what I'm saying? Like you, and not one, but multiple.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but
I think taking him back to population for life is killing him. That's just like putting a warrant on him. Because you know how many people are gonna be mad in population.
Listen, I don't listen. I don't agree with it. I'm happy because this is one big step. He's off, you know, we're trying to get him off of death row. So I'm grateful for that. I don't want his life taken, but I feel like it needs to go.
But it's taken 20 years, it's gone.
That's true. He's still breathing though. So I would hope have an opportunity to get out. You know what I'm saying? Like he's still walking the earth. Well, he's still in jail.
I would hope that they would give him time served. I mean, he served 20 years. You know, a lot of times with life, with the possibility of parole, you could still get out fairly early, but you would just spend the rest of your life on parole.
But the mental toll, the death row.
Yeah, you know how long it would take to come back into to come back from death row into general population after all that time. It'd take a minute to come back from the whole. To come back into general population.
Row. You know what this reminds me of? What's the name of those young men?
Exonerated 5.
Exonerated 5.
Yeah. I feel like this is like the exact same thing.
This is it, modern day.
It's crazy.
The only difference is nobody else is coming forward to say that they are the people, you know, or the person who did it.
That part too.
But I would hope that, you know, I would hope that they would, but I don't think it'll happen. I really do hope that they look more into the case to where he can just be completely free. Because even if he gets out and he has to spend the rest of his life on parole, I don't think that's what evidence do you have? Like the evidence is very conflicting. And there's just all these people that just want him locked away without the evidence. They're like, oh, he did it. And they just want to leave it at that. But hopefully, you know, it is a step, like you said. So that's just one small step. I think, you know, the protests and everything else will continue for him because he just needs to be completely exonerated.
So. And I'm just gonna pray over that situation. I'm gonna pray.
That's all you can do.
America, please pray over Julius Jones.
Can you just imagine if that was one of your relatives or your child or anything like that? Like I would be devastated. So I can't imagine what his parents are feeling. I can't imagine what the family who lost that person. I can't.
It ain't even gotta be your relative. Right is right, and wrong is nobody's fault. Like I mean, you know, I can hate your guts, but I ain't gonna wish you no ill. You know, no ill.
Right? Absolutely not.
Yeah,
that's not my position. I feel like that's the man upstairs. Like, who am I to sit here and decide that your life isn't important? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't make those calls. And even whenever I'm going through like just day-to-day battles with people, I always say, I'm not gonna fuss. I'm gonna let the man upstairs handle that. Karma is everything. So what goes around comes around. And so all that unnecessary bickering is too much energy.
Come on, energy. Come on, energy.
All right. So no, it's fine. That's what we're here for. We're here to talk about it, get it up, put it on the table.
Here to talk.
Now, moving on. So Chris Brown, Chris Brown. Okay, everybody knows that Kanye West's album came out last week.
Hold on. How many times have we talked about Chris Brown on this damn podcast?
I don't think we've talked only once, I think.
You sure? I feel like he be sneaking his ass on this damn podcast.
Chris, you know what? You can't, y'all.
He stay in the headlines. What you gonna do? He stay in the headlines. Kanye West's album Donda came out last week. It was a surprise drop. His song titled New Again. It is featuring Chris Brown. Chris Brown is featured on the hook. He's in the writing credits as well. But according to Chris Brown was supposed to have a verse on that song, a verse that he claims he mysteriously didn't send. So he leaked the verse on his Instagram. It has since been deleted, but you can take a listen for yourself.
Is it too late for second chances? Give my life to gain your blessings. Trade my pain for all the pleasure. Let your peace sustain my mental. Is it too late for second chances? Love so toxic and romancing. When you rich, you can't imagine. I pray your peace.
Okay. Did y'all get to hear the verse? Did y'all hear it?
New again.
Yeah, I heard it. So, okay.
What do we think about it?
So I think it went with the song. I don't know why he took it out.
I do too. I think it went with the song too.
I think it's a publicity stunt, y'all.
Huh?
It's a publicity stunt. Because y'all know Kanye ain't shit but a marketing genius.
Thank you.
I mean,
give Kanye his, but yes.
Like, you know, Kanye is off the deep end, but that motherfucker is smart, y'all.
He's very intelligent.
He's intelligent.
He's very intelligent.
However, I think it's, you know, what they say, bad press is still press.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If he got to get that album sold by a scandal, let his treacherous ass get that album sold by a scandal.
Think about all the stuff like him and Kim is getting a divorce and all that type of stuff. That got quiet down after a while.
It wasn't enough trench.
It wasn't. It really wasn't. Nobody expected them to last.
Around with this bulletproof vest on. That wasn't treacherous enough.
Nobody expected him to last with him anyway.
Him running for president.
That wasn't treacherous enough. He out here with the Slave 22s on.
I think the song, I like the song, you know, with or without Chris Brown's verse. I still think it's a good song. I do feel like Chris Brown's verse really would have set it off. I mean, he kept his voice on the hook of the song at least, but he doesn't have like featuring Chris Brown. So Chris Brown's voice is on it, but he doesn't have it in the title of the song that it's featuring Chris Brown, but he does have it in the writing credits. I think it sounds really good. I think oftentimes Chris Brown really does, you know, any feature he has, he usually kills.
That's his niche. That's his niche.
Any feature he has.
Niche.
Chris Brown.
He throw a hook on a damn song.
He's crazy as hell, but he know how to make it hit.
That wasn't even needed. What do you say? He crazy as hell, but how you gonna give him that back?
Yeah, you know that boy's crazy.
He did what he did to Riri, so I'm with her on that.
That was if Riri whooped his ass.
Now I know
Riri whooped his ass.
17, 18, whatever back then, and he's 32 now. But you know, he's you know, Chris Brown has done some stuff. But either way, I'm a fan. I'm a fan.
You know,
I've seen him in concert 3 times.
I ain't no fan. I'm a fan. I fucks with Chris.
Yeah, so I think that verse. I think Kanye should have left it on there.
Kanye, I want to know what his reason is for
not putting it on there.
Because I mean,
well,
you still got to give his man his credit.
Well, Kanye wrote a verse for him, and Chris didn't sing the verse that Kanye wrote. Is what they were talking about, and so he took whatever Chris put out there off, and so I can understand that. Like, don't change what I wrote. If I wrote this is how it's supposed to be. Can y'all hear me? Okay.
Yeah, we can hear you. I didn't hear that.
I'm ready for the bullshit now because
I didn't hear that.
If you reach out to me and ask me to collab with you,
uh-huh.
I get it if you're writing something, but if what you're asking me to do is not, if I'm not confident in what you have me do, and I don't feel like it's making me express the best version of myself, I'm not gonna do it either. Because at the end of the day, it's your song, true, but it's also me that's on that feature, and my fans ain't gonna drag me down for some shit that I don't feel like is, you know, the best thing that I can offer to my fans.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, it's still your song, but I'm reaching out to my audience because that's my face, that's my voice, that's my energy that I gotta put out there.
Yeah.
So
and
he should have just told him. He should have told him I'm taking the verse off. Or he should have just said, just like you explained it to us, he should have said, hey, I wrote something, I want you to sing that. Yeah. You decided to put it in there.
And then Chris could have said he don't want to.
Yeah, I think that's what happened. I think Kanye wrote this verse and Chris was just not feeling it. And so he put his own swag to it. And I liked it actually.
I love it. When I heard it, I'm like,
I'll tell y'all, when y'all sent me the clip, I didn't give two damns. I honestly didn't give two shits about it.
I mean, when I heard it, I thought it was great. I mean, according to Chris, the way he posted it to Instagram was that he, mysteriously didn't send it. He's like, here's the verse that's I supposedly, didn't send.
Damn, niggas really butthurt.
Yeah.
I mean, even Soulja Boy.
I don't care. I just,
I'm glad he leaked it so that if I want to hear that version, I can hear it. Plain and simple.
I just feel like it's going to be some unnecessary beef. You guys know how I am about energy.
It's just publicity.
Positive vibes, y'all. Positive
vibes.
They all just do. Yeah, they all doing this so they can keep this ain't.
Because music is down. Music is down at the moment. So we got to do anything we can to keep it alive.
It's staged.
Well, all right. We're done with that topic.
This ain't real life.
Chris Brown and Kanye. We wish you the best.
Give me some. I need some treachery. I need some.
Well, you're about to get it. Okay, you're about to get it because.
Give it to me.
I would say iconic. The iconic actor Michael K. Williams passed away last week. It made headlines, of course. Huh? I know. I loved him on The Wire. I really did. I loved him on The Wire.
Let's keep this one short and sweet because we ain't gonna do no speculation, nothing like that.
Oh no! Rest in peace, Michael.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
All right. Yeah. Rest in peace.
Okay, so the controversy is 50 Cent on the day of Michael K. Williams' death decided to make an Instagram post about his death saying, what did he say? Something about the fentanyl and stuff. If you haven't watched Raising Kanan, he used that as a time to promote his show, talking about fentanyl is killing people out here and all that stuff. When there wasn't an autopsy or anything yet. There really wasn't a cause of death. They were speculating that maybe it was a drug overdose, but 50 Cent decided to use that as a moment to
damn!
That ain't the only time 50 did that when somebody died. No joke. That ain't the only time 50 done that when somebody died. I could have sworn he did something like that last year, and I was like, this nigga is heartless.
But y'all know 50 trying to stay relevant.
Yeah.
Yes.
But
definitely.
He's been like that. I'm gonna back out on this one. I ain't got nothing to say because I don't want to get myself in trouble. I'm stepping out on this topic.
Here's the actual quote. Damn, if you didn't see Raising Kanan, check it out. That fentanyl is no joke. Killing the clientele.
I'm gonna say this. Because I'm with you, Saquon, on this one. Where was that energy when Ja Rule was up your ass? I don't trust no drama or confrontation that you bring to the table until you can honestly close the chapter between you and Ja.
I guess I'm old because I didn't even know.
You didn't know?
I didn't know.
Well, now you know. That's what the point. That's the purpose of the piece.
Your lips, your smile.
You let Ja Rule out here with the one tone. The minute DMX singing Ja Rule,
I can't.
Rest in peace, DMX. You couldn't even stop him, and he was out here singing lullabies.
Oh damn!
I
can't deny.
He's always petty though. He always finds some type of way to be controversial. Controversial, and I mean, he deleted the post since then. It just wasn't necessary. Like the man had just died. Like it had just made headlines that this man passed away, and you already.
That's not the only time he's done it though.
But you know what?
I know, but he.
I am gonna give him is that was treacherous than a motherfucker.
Very treacherous.
Oh, that was treacherous. Oh, that's my level of treachery right there. You know what, Curtis? 2 quarters Jackson. You dead wrong for that, you treacherous dog. Look me up.
Look me up. Now, I like 50 Cent the artist, but 50 Cent the person, I swear.
Now that's an
asshole.
He is
that's
an asshole.
I don't know him. So I'm like, all I know is I take you to the candy shop.
What, Olivia?
I love his music. I love his music.
I'll be your best friend.
And I do watch his little show, Raising Canaan. I do watch that.
I gave up on the Power series and all that.
I never even watched it, y'all. I ain't never
Oh
seen
my
an episode
God,
of Power.
y'all never watched Power?
Y'all haven't watched Power at all? Like I'm talking about like Ghost Power.
I gave up.
I couldn't even
after
tell
like
you
season 4.
Listen,
After like season 4, I gave up.
Y'all got to get back on there. We got to.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Yeah, because Raising Cain, like you know, all shows build up, right? Kind of like Dr. Graham, y'all. We building up, right?
We too focused on what we got going on.
Okay.
That's like my Sunday ritual. Like every Sunday, as soon as I wake up, if I'm not going to church, or before I go to church, I turn that on and I'm watching it. I'm like, oh, this
before
is
she go to church, she watching.
Right. So she can go in there and repent for it.
Yeah,
once she get out of church, you turn on Dr. Graham.
You know that ain't but pure treachery.
Exactly. That's exactly what that is.
He know my heart, okay? He know my heart.
Exactly. You ain't got to explain to nobody. Ain't got to explain to nobody.
The moral of the story is rest in
50
peace.
Cent, sit down. That's the moral of the story.
Sit
your ass down, Curtis.
Stop being messy.
2/4 Jackson.
And rest in peace to Michael K. Williams.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
We're moving.
Omar. Here come Omar. Omar strolling. I'm gonna miss that.
He was my agent on 2K.
I'm gonna have to watch The Wire in his honor.
I miss The Wire. That was a good
I know they need to bring it back. I hate the way they ended it, but they said they didn't have any more story to tell. You know, they did 5 seasons and they told the story 5 different ways, and they said there's just nothing left.
If you like crime and you like TV shows, stay tuned.
Stay tuned. We got something for you.
Stay tuned. What's the next one? What's the
all
next
right? So something a little bit more on the happy side. Beyonce and Jay-Z partnered up with Tiffany and Company. They have started a scholarship program. It is the About Love campaign. Why are y'all being petty? They are pledging.
Turn my mic off.
Stop. They are pledging $2 million to 5 small HBCUs.
Girl,
I think
she paid $2 million for Blue Ivy to get 2 cornrows.
$2 million.
I bet you they pledged more to the election than they did to some HBCUs.
Y'all don't think that's good that they're giving money back to Black colleges?
Girl, $2 million ain't gonna pay for the band uniform.
I mean, I do think it. I mean, but you. I mean,
Jay-Z a billionaire.
I mean, but you really can't tell somebody what to do with their money.
Jay-Z a billionaire.
And I'm not about to applaud them on something. I'm not about to applaud. If somebody makes a donation, I'm not about to applaud you.
She need to go down to Houston and take care of that family center that her and Kelly Rowland got open. Because I passed by not too long ago and the windows was busted out. That building ransacked. Go! If you want to pledge something, go down there and invest in that building y'all opened up. After no.
Be seen rather than go to the actual community.
After no.
Talking
about. I mean, I can't tell
her
how much she's supposed to pledge. I just think they were trying to do something good for HBCU.
Come at me, Bayhive.
She's trying to get out of that scandal for trying to steal these people diamond. That's what that is. That's not gonna cover up for it. Go on, diamond heister.
What happened with the diamond?
She needs to spend that $2 million on Jay-Z her.
I
will say Jay-Z, but hey, Jay-Z.
I know
that hurt.
I remember Jay-Z said a line in one of his songs. He was like, the richest nigga in the room ain't got on no jewelry. He was the richest nigga in the room, and his hair out here looking like Kodak Black.
Well, that you know, rich people
worse than Kodak Black.
Y'all ever notice rich people do not walk around here flashy, right? They don't have. Well, not all rich people.
Those ain't cheap clothes, though.
Right.
The clothes ain't cheap, but you ain't gotta look normally by the head.
You don't always see they do though. Like they do. Like I remember when I went to school. Half the kids that went to my school lived in, the upper part of Oklahoma City, right? And they would come on the bus looking like I don't know. Like they just didn't live in this neighborhood, right? Like if I had money back in the day, baby, my hair would have been like I would have had tracks down to my butt. Okay, my little jewelry game, I would have had all the Mickey Mouse rings in little jewelry or whatever. But not all rich people, y'all, come out looking like they rich, and they do it on purpose.
And that's
I mean, look at Adam
I'm
Sandler.
just saying, I feel like he can at least get a decent edge up.
KD too.
I don't pay attention.
I don't like the hair at all. Like I need him to go back to the fade. Jay-Z with the fade. I need him to go back.
He's just an ugly nigga. What you mean go back to the fade? That ain't gonna change his ugly. That's an ugly motherfucker.
He already looked like a moose, but a haircut will take you from a 4 to a 7.
Not a moose.
It will.
I saw this
a haircut will get you right.
It will now. Clean that little face up and everything.
But I guess he said he got the big,
like I'm scruffy right
legs.
now. Wait till I get a haircut.
Y'all see how I got the camera angle? I'm cropped. I need the edge up.
I can't be talking about nobody hair right now because mine look a hot mess.
Hey, why you think I got a hat on?
So Tia, you said that they're opening. What is it now?
They have a scholarship that they're doing, and it's an About Love. It's called About Love. It's a campaign that they're doing with Tiffany and Company, and they're pledging $2 million to 5 small HBCUs.
Small.
I mean, most of them are small.
You can't have this.
They need to donate.
Most of them are small, and I mean, I feel like they probably doing that for the ones that actually do really need the money. You know what I'm saying?
They all need it.
I'm saying need it more. You know what I mean?
That Black education needs money. They need funding.
All of it.
Well, hey, it's a start.
But go ahead. Thank you, Beyonce, for your damn donation. Next.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for your donation. Now, moving on.
God bless.
So here's something that I found interesting, and I felt like this would go along with what we talked about last week when we were talking about Batman and Robin, how they were going to make Robin, I guess, gay or bisexual or something. So,
last episode.
Yes, the last episode of the podcast.
I was about to say last week.
So, last podcast, my bad.
I didn't even have no voice last week. Go ahead.
So, Disney, I found this very interesting. Raven Simone was on the Pride podcast, and she let it be known that Disney actually asked her if she wanted them to make her character, her iconic character from That's So Raven, Raven Baxter, a lesbian on the new show, Raven's Home. She does Raven's Home. They asked her if she wanted to make the character lesbian, and she turned it down. She said absolutely not. She said she wanted to keep it separate because, she is LGBTQ.
She's married to a woman.
She is married. She is married. Yes, she is married to a woman. But she said no, she did not want to make Raven Baxter a lesbian. She wanted to keep Raven Baxter, keep Raven Simone. She didn't want to combine, she didn't want too much of her real self into Raven Baxter. So she turned that down. I thought that went into what we were talking about last week of how they, there's a lot of different shows and movies and stuff that are trying to incorporate more LGBTQ, So,
I don't see what the big deal is about it because, you're a lesbian. So, and it's 2021. Everybody going poly, lesbian, bi, transgender, be a tree, flower, bird, chair, and a coat. So, I don't see what the big deal is. Like you out here, don't she got a white girlfriend?
Yeah, she has a white wife.
So
white.
So what's the deal, honey? We hadn't heard from Raven since the 99 and the 2000. We need Raven to have a catchable, sellable story.
Well, she does. Raven's Home did really. It's doing really well on Disney. That's
never heard of it.
You haven't heard of Raven's Home?
I ain't heard of a single review.
Wow. Well, you can watch it on Disney Plus if you're interested.
If it's off your radar, you ain't paying attention.
But if it's not, then you know what I mean? But
girl, I ain't going out my way to watch Raven.
I've watched a lot of the episodes.
I'll go watch That's So Raven. I'll go watch That's So Raven.
It's actually, I think it's really good. Like a lot of reboots aren't that good, but Raven's Home really is a good show because she is still being her usual self. She's still having the vision. She's
is
she's
she
a mom.
turning you off from what she been doing in her recent like I'm an American and all that type of stuff, or
no, because
you on The View? I'm asking Rod.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say Raven Simone, the actress.
Or just Ray, just don't do it for you.
I mean, I don't. It was that whole. I felt like she was brainwashed early on, and then by the time she came into her own fruition, I was already turned off by her. I'm not even gonna cap. So that's, and I don't know. It just seemed like she wasn't her authentic self, and when she tried to be her authentic self, it was already too late for me. I'm not trying to deter you or anybody else away from her. God bless, give her accolades. But yeah.
Well, on Raven's Home, she is a recently divorced mom of twins. Her twin son actually inherited his having visions like she does in That's So Raven. She brought back Chelsea. So Chelsea is her best friend. They live together. I think that's where they were kind of going with that when they were trying to ask if they wanted to make her a lesbian, because Chelsea and her are roommates with both, with her twins.
I want her and Chelsea to be fucking.
Don't nobody want to see that.
That's what I mean. I'm saying, like, why is it necessary? I mean, and just like she said, she didn't want that. She wanted to keep Raven Baxter. Raven Baxter was
why
a straight female.
Gay? Like,
she married Devon. They do have Devon in some of the episodes, because she and Devon were dating. Obviously, they got married, but they were divorced. So, I mean, I guess I don't know. I think the show is really.
Don't be spoiling it. I gotta catch up. I think I saw
it's
one or two
episodes. Spoiler. It's not like that happened on the show.
I think I saw like 1 or 2 episodes of Raven's Home.
I'll look into Disney Plus next month and see.
There's some funny episodes. I mean, you could just go on YouTube and just look up funny clips from Raven's Home if you don't want to watch like the show in its entirety.
I'll watch from episode 1 just because we're speaking about her on the podcast. I don't want her to think I'm not supporting her.
Phenomenal Legacy needs some ideas for some children's shows anyway.
Ooh, child, please keep me off of them. I cuss too much. And I like to drink on the job, so no.
You could be behind the scenes.
I could be a voiceover or something. No. Yeah, cussing
the child actors out. What the fuck y'all doing?
Sit your bad ass down. Didn't I say quiet on the fucking set?
They're gonna be like, you ain't my daddy.
I'm gonna beat your motherfucking ass with my belt.
Bring me the belt.
Oh my God. Okay, y'all, we're gonna stop talking about Raven. We're gonna keep it rolling. Okay. This is my last tea topic, and this actually will go into one of our main topics. So, Kandi Burruss, baby daddy, Black Spencer. He did an interview, and he said, that he already had 4 kids when him and Kandi were messing around. He was married, already had 4 kids when she got pregnant with her oldest child, Riley. And he was basically shading her, saying how he was upset because Kandi called his wife to let her know that she was pregnant.
Why? You knew that man was married before you let him nut in you.
I was thinking that too. Like,
and then you want to call the wife for what? You damn goat sounding moose.
Right. And then I guess the wife, told her, that she wasn't welcome in the house and all of that stuff. And he also mentioned that he doesn't have the relationship that he has with his other 4 children. He doesn't have that same relationship with Riley. And there's been a lot of, back and forth between him and Kandi, where Kandi has kind of kept Riley away or whatever. He hasn't had that.
She one of them ain't shit baby mamas that don't let they.
Well, I think it's also, I mean, I guess maybe because everything that transpired. I mean, maybe the wife made her, what I'm saying? The wife did say she's not welcome here.
But why?
Look at the shit she do.
But I mean, Kandi did it wrong from the beginning. Like you should. Oh no, I'm looking to the side and shit. Kandi should not have never called that man's wife. That was not her place.
I agree with that.
She should have went to side bitch 101, 102, and 201. You do not call that man's wife. Mm-hmm. Now, if you let that man nut up in you, that's on you. That's between you and him. If there's any communication that needs to get to his wife, that's his responsibility. You lay your ass up there like a moose and you wait for him to come over like you was doing, creeping around in the dark. It's not your job to bring it to the light. So now you can't be mad at her because she doesn't accept you and your illegitimate bastard child.
That's so harsh.
It is a little harsh.
But look, it's harsh, but is it wrong?
Well,
the truth hurts.
Yeah.
Like I said, I can't forgive you and feel sorry for you when you knew this man was married before you laid with him. Now he laid with you as well. It takes two to tango.
My question
However,
is, why is this even coming up now? Like, Riley is a grown ass.
Well, yeah, she's a grown woman. I'm thinking the same thing. Why is he talking about it now?
Like, why is this an issue right now? Like, now, although, the relationship between him and his daughter wasn't good based off of either his wife or Candy or whoever, now that she's older, he has that opportunity to get it right with his daughter on his own time. Despite what was he say, she say, or how it happened. It happened, it happened. Ooh, there it is. Like, she's right here. So, like, all that blaming, like, at some point that stuff gotta stop. I'm gonna blame you because you knew I was married. You knew this. You knew you was married too, homeboy. If you sit there and you fuck her, excuse my language, but you have sex with a woman unprotected and you married, you know what's gonna happen. Like, something's gonna happen. And so it happened. And now you gotta man up. And I do agree. I feel like he should have been the one to go to his wife. I feel like he should have went to his wife. But listen.
But she should have put that on the table from the beginning.
Listen, I know what a secret feels like, okay? I've been down that road. And my dad's side of the family still don't know I exist. So if you leave it up to a certain individual, sometimes it's just not gonna happen. And as a mother, she was probably like, nah, you're not about to treat my daughter like that.
Daughter. Yeah.
She's gonna know who you are. She's gonna know that she has family. She is worth and valuable. You know what I'm saying? So you're not about to do that to her.
How she got there is irrelevant.
That's none of her business. Like, that's between the parents. And because I don't know, that's something that's between Candy and her baby father or whatever.
Okay.
So I don't know. I feel sorry for Riley, because instead of him going to social media or however he, gave this story, he could have talked to her by himself, and he could have talked to her to reconcile whatever relationship they never had or tried to build it. I hate situations like that. I think it's salty. I just like it. Sorry, y'all. I'm real sensitive in that area.
And I agree with that, because I do think, like, why are you bringing this up now? I mean, Riley is grown and Candy is married with 2 more kids, so why is this relevant today?
It's irrelevant.
Why are you talking about it now? Why does it matter how Riley got here, that you were married with 4 kids when y'all were supposedly messing around back in the 90s or whenever that was? Your daughter's grown now. If you want to reach out to her, whether Candy was a side chick or not, you got her pregnant. She kept the baby, and here she is, and you are the father. So that's it.
Regardless of how it came out, I do feel like he should have been man enough to talk to his wife, though. Like, if he had a whole family at home and this was a situation, he should have been the one to say, I fucked up. I fucked up. And
who knows what that conversation was like? I mean, who knows if Candy and him talked about it and she asked him, were you going to tell your wife? And maybe he felt like, no, I'm not going to tell her, or I'm not going to tell her right now, or whatever. And maybe she felt like she needed to, but it still should have been on him to let her know, for sure. So our main topic, one of our main topics, we have 2, but one of our main topics is about side chicks. And is there a certain etiquette that should be followed if you're going to put yourself in a side chick situation?
How can side chicks do it, though? Go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, like, is there a specific etiquette that should be followed? And if pregnancy happens, should the side chick be the one? I mean, obviously we all agree that no, the side chick should not be the one to let it be known to the girlfriend or the wife, what have you.
I want to hear from the man side, like with men.
Men. I ain't incriminating my damn self. You know about
so if you married, right, and you got a side chick, what are your rules? How do you have a side chick and be married at the same time? Like, what's the purpose of the side chick?
Back in the day, it was the rolling stone. All right.
That just goes into like people not being able to accept, you know, poly. You know what I mean? Because you got to think about it, like that kind of shit was frowned upon to be expressive. And, you know, some people say it's not possible to love two people. I disagree. You know, but, you know, you can love these two people for different reasons.
Yeah.
So, I just feel like the lines get blurred because we don't, the boundaries are not set before the feelings get involved. And so it's almost like if you're gonna have a side chick, you need to have a NDA. Or y'all need to know, it's almost like being married, basically, because like there are certain rules and there are certain like responsibilities, obligations you have to have for that particular role. You know, if you want to correlate it to film, think about it. You have a director, you have an assistant director, you can have a second assistant director. But those assistant directors' jobs are to do what? Support that director. That director's gonna need both of those assistants for different reasons. That doesn't make neither one of their jobs less important. Now, could he operate without two assistant directors? Absolutely. But if that director needs two assistants, who's to tell him he can't have them? As long as that first assistant and that second assistant knows what their roles are and they agree to them, I don't see a problem.
See, that's one thing. I feel like a lot of people mess up with not telling or like communicating with A and B what's going on. Hey, I want to be with you, but I just want to be with you. So they come and they paint this picture that it's going to be just me and you. And so then you have this side chick that come around and he like, I want to be with you, but I got this other girl. And side chick like, okay. But A don't know about side chick B. So
that's what I was gonna say. If they know about it, that's one thing.
Yeah. So it's like a lie. It's like a manipulation thing. Mm-hmm. And so I feel like because the truth isn't told, like you're not being honest with the part with side chick or the main chick A about what you want, what your desires are. I feel like side chicks kind of get pissed off and then they just blow up.
Yeah, but the only thing I say about that is just like if the side chick knows he has a main chick, why would you be willing to go all in anyway? Because
that part too.
But I mean, because I mean, if he's gonna do that to you as a side chick, when you get promoted, would you expect something different?
So I was talking to Tia about this. I'm like, so do people like, would you rather be side chick or would you be open to being in a poly relationship? Because in a poly relationship, I don't know the actual saying. Like everybody know about each other. Yeah, everybody know about everybody, right?
That was our second topic.
Oh, my bad. Okay,
no, go ahead. Go ahead.
No. But like, would you rather be side chick or would you rather be in that type of relationship, the poly relationship? Like, would you rather sit here and take the chance of getting cheated on?
But I mean, if you don't know you're being cheated on, that's, you know what I'm saying?
It's gonna come out.
I mean, you don't know if you're being cheated on in a matrimonial affair either. You never know if you're being cheated on. You just gotta trust that, you know, your partner gonna do the right thing.
So my question. Go ahead. My bad. I'll ask in a second.
So no, I'm just I don't know. I'm just going back to it just goes back to, even as a side piece, I just feel like you still don't have the right to interfere with something that was already set in place before you. If you feel like it's too much for you, leave. You can set your expectations and that's that. And if they don't want to honor your expectations, leave.
Right.
There are millions and millions and millions of more people in the world. You ain't got to sit there and put up with that shit. But if you're not happy, go to what makes you happy. Don't try to ruin nobody else's happiness because their happiness don't include you.
And that's the part. They get jealous and they want to be included.
And then what's gonna happen then? They're gonna get into it and you're gonna get left in the dark again. Out here applying for side pieces from Indeed.
I'll tell y'all the most public relationship that we know somebody knew what the hell was going on. The Cosbys, Bill and Camille. Camille been known for years that Bill was smashing other women. I don't care the details of whatever. He out of jail now. But everybody know what the hell was going on and stuff like that. And it seemed like they got an understanding. They happy. They doing whatever the hell they want to do, and they living their life. Now these other people are not at the same level of having an understanding. They want to be seen, they want to react and all that stuff, and they're not communicating the correct way. I'm saying that because they getting their feelings in the way. They want to be exclusive. But their feelings get so much in the way that they're willing to put whatever they want behind them and rather just go with who they want rather than what they want. Well, I want this with this person, but they don't want that. But I don't want to lose them. So I'm going to sacrifice what I want for them. And I'll just put up with whatever. And then my feelings get hurt at the end. I know a few people like that. I think we all know a few people like that. Really, it's okay, there's a lot of people that do enjoy or just rather would be in a polyamorous relationship. But a lot of the people that's having a problem with it right now are the ones who want to be in an exclusive relationship, a monogamous relationship. They're not that's what the biggest issue is. I think Candy wanted to be in an exclusive relationship and she just didn't know her role. And it's inclusivity
is not exclusivity. Like you can't come in and say, I want to be included in the beginning and then get mad when you're not exclusive. Mm-hmm. You should say you want to be exclusive from the beginning.
Yeah.
Communication.
That's it.
And a lot of times these girls who are on the side who agreed to be a secret, they oftentimes forget what their place is or what they knew from the beginning. Like you knew he was in a relationship or married, whatever, what have you. And you decided you were going to catch feelings anyway. You know, I've known somebody that was a side chick and wanted that person to leave their girlfriend or their wife so that they could, because they wanted to be in that spot. But it's like you knew what it was from the beginning. And especially a man that is honest with you. Of course, he ain't being honest with his main chick, but being honest with the side chick, like, yeah, I'm with my girl or I'm not leaving her. You and I can have whatever this is. And at the end of the day, still going to be going home to her. That's going to be her position, her spot. She's higher than you. But some girls, they agree to that, but then they put their feelings in it. They get caught up. And so then they lash out.
Oh, some guys too. August, I've seen her. Keep going.
We're talking about side chicks here. We ain't talking about side.
He's a side nigga.
Both ways.
It does go both ways, but yeah, it does go both ways. But I'm just saying, like, a lot of times people that are on the side forget what their place is. They decide that they're gonna catch feelings, and then they feel some type of way when you are with your significant other.
And then when their feelings get hurt, they get reminded of exactly what position they're in. I don't have no sympathy for it.
I don't either. No, I'm with that.
For me personally, I can't be no side or have no side. First of all, me personally, I only have enough energy and only a desire for one person. That's me personally. I have a lot of female friends, and that's draining. So just thinking about keeping up with side chick and
yes. Baby heart 1, baby heart, baby
I'm
star
mad he
heart,
said
love song.
having female. I'm mad he
Baby
said
heart
having
one,
female
baby
friends was
heart.
draining.
I'm just.
Okay, let me go with this. Right, you have a female friend. You have female friends. Okay, is it? Tell me about that. Tell me about that. It's draining.
Rodriguez,
the demand on like I have male. I'll say the difference. I have male friends. I have a best friend. We don't have to talk every day. We can go like a week or 2 without talking and stuff like that. Then we'd be on the same thing. Hey, just checking up on you. I ain't heard from you in a while. Let me not talk to Tia for a week. Let me not talk to Tia.
First of all,
let me not talk to Tia for a week.
The conversation gonna start off. I just feel like
no, that's not how
we
my
have a problem.
I think it's funny that you went to lunch
that might be me.
And then invite me. I'm like, girl, you're not my only.
With me, it's just like, oh, for real? So we just not gonna talk for a week?
I just feel like.
Are you just not gonna talk to me for a whole week, bro?
Ain't never just like.
I mean, if you're used to talking. If you're used to talking to somebody every day or almost every day, and then a week go by and y'all don't talk, then it's like, now what's going on? I ain't heard from you.
Is she the reason? Is she the reason you don't call against her? Talk my against her. Okay. Well, you ain't even a side chick. You just a friend.
I'm just a friend.
What's she doing side chick thing?
I'm just a friend. I'm just a friend.
Hold on, you're not gonna just not talk to me. I'm like, what the hell is you talking?
The next thing you know, you're gonna a best friend pop up.
We're our best friends.
A best friend pop up, like, oh, you ain't talking. I'm talking about a house.
Oh no, I don't do that.
I don't know. It just, child, it's beyond me.
Intimately involved. I ain't pulling up to your house.
Candy was trying to have a woman to woman. Shirley.
Barbara.
The Shirley moment.
Barbara, this is Shirley. Except in reverse. It was in reverse. Shirley, this is Barbara. I'm pregnant.
Oh.
Step into the light, Caroline.
At the end of the day.
Look, I don't know.
At the end of the day, y'all just if you know, I ain't knocking the side pieces and I ain't knocking monogamy, I ain't knocking poly, you know, be that as it may, each person is their own person. And you don't know what a person's needs are emotionally. Some people probably just need that attention. You know, some people probably just need that physical touch, that little bit of affection that they're not getting in their regular life. So being a side piece probably makes them happy. But if just know what your standards are and accept only that. That's all. Because like if you know to go back to the main topic, if you know you're only gonna be able to get good sex in a pack of noodles twice a week, don't expect a steak. You ain't gonna get nothing but the same pack of noodles you've been getting.
Goddamn, we got some more ramen. We can't never have none of that. This shit, man.
You're gonna get Moroccan and that's it.
This is energy just to get back in the bed. All right, this ain't no. This is fuel to go do something. This ain't no. We ain't getting you ain't got no.
Hey, some guys are reckless. Some guys is out here riding around with their side chicks. Some guys is out here going to lunch with their side chicks and everything else. They out here.
They're doing the most. You be rolling around with your side pieces.
I don't have a side. What are you talking about?
Why she take offense to that?
Rolling around, no.
Simple question.
But if I had, no, we not going nowhere.
But I mean, so I mean, that's something different because if they're genuinely friends, I mean, who's to say that they can't go to lunch? They can't ride around.
I mean, if they're genuinely friends, but if you trying to spoil your side chick for the day, I mean, because some guys actually do spend money on these side chicks. I don't know if they calling it hush money, hush spending, hush shopping.
I think that's exactly what that is. It's hush money.
Let me spoil. Yeah, let me keep you happy.
Yeah, I gotta go take
some bills paid. And...
Yeah, right, right.
What's wrong in life? No,
on the crazy ass going off telling my baby mama what's going on.
So they up here just trying to keep them happy. I guess I'm not sure, but
That's just a lot of energy. Though.
Exactly.
It is.
That the
That is a
tall
lot of
look,
energy.
y'all don't need no damn side pieces. If you just be single.
Thank
Just be
you.
single.
Yeah, be
It's
single.
not that serious.
It's
Be
too much
single.
energy to try to put into all of that. I mean, I guess it's not as much energy for the side piece, but it's
Just be
energy
true to yourself. Like, this is what I want. I don't want to be in a relationship. I want to date multiple people. Are you on board or not?
See, I can't do that. After I'm emotionally invested in somebody, you want to go fuck somebody else?
Listen,
They get the documents out. Sign them clauses. Then sign here. You're not to fall in love.
You are not to fall in love.
Not to be calling.
No emotion contract.
Don't be calling my man.
You can't call me. I have to call you.
Right.
And if I say I'm gonna call you today and I'll call you by 7, you're still not allowed to call.
This house, I don't want to go to your house. You don't come to my house. This is gonna be our meetup spot.
We meet up at your mama's house.
Where anybody lives, I don't want to know.
Be like Joe Jackson.
We can only eat on the south side of town.
We don't do no public functions, nothing, bitch.
Separate cars.
Don't ask me
Joe
for no money
Jackson
for
said
your
he
kids.
gonna call. You can call me. Let the phone ring twice and hang up. And that's how I'm gonna know.
That's that old school.
That's old school. Call. Let the phone ring twice. Hang up. I know to call you.
I know who it is.
In the white pickup, I know who you are.
You a lie.
You a cheat.
He don't want you.
I don't want you.
I
I
don't
don't want you. I don't want you no more.
Yeah, I couldn't do it.
Hey, Kat was she stuck in there. She stuck in there.
Look here. If you don't
but I think back in the day it was more acceptable, like, to stick in there, to stay with that person. I mean, like, that a lot of that was going on in the in the music industry.
First of all, Kat was getting something on her own after a while. Once she didn't gave up, she was getting her some. You can't tell me somebody wouldn't get Miss Jackson's rocks off.
Oh,
that ain't none of my business.
I know you don't want to think about that sweet woman, but that sweet woman got needs.
I know, because I don't want to think about that.
Look here, where Jenny get it from?
Look, she is human.
She is human.
Human.
She did pop out 9 babies.
9.
So they was busy. They was busy.
You look here now. Joseph was putting it down.
Apparently.
Joseph was putting it down on a few people.
A few.
Rolling Stone.
Papa was a Rolling Stone.
Definitely was out here.
The original hat layer.
Hey, Bill Bellamy talked about it when I went to see him when he came to the Bricktown Comedy Club. He was talking about side chicks and how main guys be out with their girl and then they see their side chick. They catch feelings too because they see their side chick pop up with another man. And it's like, oh, you got your nerve. And then they can't even focus. They can't focus on their main chick because they, main chick is like, babe, what you want to order? You want to order this? He's looking over there.
The side bitches be lying too. They be saying they ain't got nobody else, and they do.
And they do.
I mean,
he's looking over there like, oh, God.
She got to explain herself.
Let's get treacherous. Let's talk about the side pieces. I don't do all that, so I ain't never had none. But go ahead. I want to hear about that. I want to live vicariously through y'all. Go ahead, tell me about the side pieces.
I ain't into the side pieces.
Wait a minute. I feel like we ain't telling the truth up in this chat. I feel like
what are you talking
ain't no truth
about?
coming out.
He want each of us to discuss about some side pieces.
Yeah, go ahead, tell me.
All I'm gonna say is this. All I'm gonna say is this: when you have a full course meals includes 2 sides.
Well,
write that one down.
Right.
Write
that down.
Where's my pen?
All right, Rodriguez.
Okay. Well, what about you, Miss Chrystal?
Yeah, I'm about to say, to be honest, I got some stories, okay?
Oh, Lord.
So, like, I was the side chick that didn't know she was the side chick. Does that make sense? So I did not know. And I'm still kind of confused. I feel like maybe I was the main chick, okay? But then after I kind of put stuff together, I'm like, yeah, no.
You the side, baby.
The side chick. And I didn't know. But yeah, man, it was I don't know. I don't want to make myself sound stupid or anything.
Girl, you done already put yourself out there as a side chick. Continue.
But like,
we love
you didn't know. You were unknowingly.
Yeah, I did not know. I mean, I knew after I saw how the girl reacted, but he was telling me pretty much that was over with, right? And then one time he was like, I got a call, I gotta go watch my kids. And I was like, oh, okay. Pause. You gotta go watch your kids? He's like, yeah, I gotta go to her house and watch the kids. And I was like, well,
bring them
why don't
kids
you?
over here.
Exactly.
I said, well, why can't you bring the kids to your house? Some stupid explanation. And I was like, okay, so are you coming home after? Or like, what are you doing? He's like, if I say, I say, if I don't, I don't. And I'm like,
Go and get that bag. Put that bag in the trunk.
like, okay. And then every time we went out, this girl would just show up. Somebody would see us in public, call her, she would show up and she would act a fucking fool. And I would just be like, you still messing with this woman, or this is your girl, this is his baby mama. And yeah, one time she caught us at the movies, not caught us, but she saw us at the movies. She
Just
pushed
so
us over into JC Penney's and she was going ham on him. And I didn't get mad at her, because in the midst of the conversation, she was like, I'm sorry, I'm not crazy, but this dude is pissing me off. And I was like, you know what? I can respect that. So I'm gonna let y'all hash that out. Meanwhile, I need to find a way home. So he takes me back to this car and she follows us. And she went crazy. She started busting out windows and like doing all this extra stuff. I mean, it was so crazy. And I'm just sitting there like,
oh, she was the main thing.
How long ago was this? Can you give us a timestamp?
Nah, man.
Don't be trying to put her out like that.
But it pissed me off, because I always ask, what do you have going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you want? What do you have going on, or whatever? And it's always met, I'm single, I want to date you. They paint this picture. And then all of a sudden, your skeletons or whatever the hell is going on just start knocking at your door as I'm sitting there. And I'm like, yo, all of this could have been avoided had you told me what was going on. I'm still dealing with my baby mama, so we can kick it, but I can't be in a, something like that. Yeah. Give me that opportunity to say, I'm going to fuck with you, or I'm not going to fuck with you. Don't put me in don't put me in a situation where I got some crazy woman that I don't even know coming after me because she main chick and I'm side chick. Like, don't do that. So, but I've never been like a side chick on purpose. Does that make sense? Like, I've never agreed to, I'm Sagittarius, so I'm very selfish and possessive. So there's no way in hell I can share my shit with somebody else. I can't do it. So I don't know, but that's my unknown side chick story. I have.
Okay, we got some tea on that one. We got some tea.
What? I've been the main chick when a nigga had a side chick that I didn't know about, and didn't know for like at least 2 months. It was going on for like 2 months and I didn't know about it. And I found out about it because the girl happened to be at the same bar that we were at, and apparently she was about to come to me. I guess he was at the bar. I don't know. This is just what was told to me. I was sitting down, and apparently, she went to him, started talking shit, said, oh, so you must be here with your girl type of shit. And so she, he told her where I was, and she said, well, I'm going to go say hi. And so instead of, when she's about to blow up his spot, he pulls her outside instead. And at that point in time, all his friends are looking for him. I'm looking for him because at this point, you ain't came back with my drink yet. You asked me that I want another drink. You done went to the bar and you ain't came back. And then your friends come. Where'd he go? I don't know. So I'm looking for him. His friends are looking for him. I see him outside talking to this girl, and he sees me. He looks like a deer in headlights. He's just like, hey, babe, and I'm like, hey, you know, we're all looking for you, you know, and she just kind of steps to the side like this. And she's like, you got something you want to tell her? It just blew up like,
he pulled a Candy Burris on your ass.
Like, excuse me, you know what I'm saying? I was like, don't talk to me. Nope, let me go. And then, you know, his friends came out there.
Treacherous.
And I asked the friends, like, do y'all know who this bitch is right here? And then, of course, his dumbass friends are like, we don't know who that is. They like, no, we don't know her. We don't know her. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. And it was, of course, he's like, he just want to talk. Wait, let me just talk to you. You know, I went back outside. So I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to her because you're going to lie. You know, so I'm looking for her. He's like, no, I don't want you talking to her. Nope. Where the bitch at? Where's she at? Come here, you know. I wanted to talk to her because I'm like, you're going to lie. You're going to tell me what you think I want to hear or whatever you think is going to, you know. But eventually she did, you know, she came out there. She said, I can tell you what's going on. I can tell you everything, you know. And his friend is like, no, like, hey, you just need to go on and tell her what's going on because she ain't gonna let up. And clearly this girl's about to spill all your tea, you know. So he let it be known that he had been messing with this girl. Of course, I got mad. Of course, I started swinging. I did. I didn't swing on her. I swung on him. I made a few connections until his friend grabbed me and took me. Huh?
He ain't swing back.
No. He did not swing back, but I did swing.
Did the bitch jump in?
No. She did not. I think for her, it was funny. I think to her, she enjoyed what was happening. She enjoyed all of that. She enjoyed that moment.
She was hurt. Hurt people.
Right. You know, so I think for her, that was, you know, for me, that was like, really? Because like, we've been together and I've been faithful and all of this, and this is what happens. You know what I'm saying? This is what you've been doing.
Wait a minute. Why you say this is what happens? Y'all catch that? I've been faithful and this what happens. So
this what happens.
You've been unfaithful.
What?
Because the way you see how she said it, right?
I'm just saying I've been loyal. I've been there for you. I've been doing all of this for you. I've been here.
When I try to be faithful, this is what happens.
I didn't say when I try to be faithful. I said here I am.
Girl, America heard it. America heard it, love.
I didn't say I was trying to be faithful.
I tried to be faithful. The time I told these niggas to leave me alone.
America can rewind it.
The truth is, it's how you said it though.
I said I've been faithful.
I said when I was faithful, and this what happened.
And this is what you do. This is what you
This sounds like this is not a normal thing.
It's not because it's not normal. It's just like it's not that. It's never that. It's just
we go.
Here I am being loyal. I'm doing all of this for you. Like I'm putting myself out here for you, and you got some girl out here that's apparently, you know, she feel like she want to be in that spot. And you know, she tried to talk to me after that because, like I said, his friend grabbed me up and took me into the bar because I was
acting like a crazy.
I was acting a fool because I'm like, you got me fucked up, bro. You got me so fucked up out here. Like, you seeing the girl face to face is a whole different thing. Like, it's a whole different thing to find out something with the person present, with
your
her
heart
right
dropping
there.
your stomach.
Yeah, because it's like, are you serious? You know, but after that, of course, he wanted to talk to me. I'm like, I don't want to talk to you. You know, I was done with that. But then the girl she came to me talking about she wanted to talk to me. And I told her, get out of my face. I have nothing to say to you. I know it's been. I didn't have nothing to say to her. I'm like, this. I don't blame
on that nigga.
I don't want. She's like, well, I just don't want him to lie to you. And I'm like, girl, at this point, it don't even matter. At this point, it don't even matter. All I know is you've been messing with my man, and you know what I'm saying. And
you've been messing with. No, your man was messing with her. Stop that. Your man was messing with her. She found out just like you did.
She already knew prior to.
Well, hell, ain't nothing wrong getting.
She knew before they started.
Well, maybe the dick was so good, she just was like, "Damn it, I'm hurt." But
she was dickmatized.
I guess so. Couldn't care.
Don't say I guess you had it too. So I don't want to hear that. I
did have it. It was toxic. That was some toxic penis. But either way, point is,
don't say penis.
I'm trying to not be so vulgar. But either way, yeah. But she was definitely one of those candy type of people. Like, I'm gonna tell it all. You know what I'm saying? And like shortly after that, then she's like in my DMs. I'm like, why are you here? Why are you trying? Why? What is the purpose?
Block her? Did you block her?
Yes, I did block her.
Okay.
I did block her after that because it's like, why are you trying to offer up all of this?
What's her name?
I'm not gonna tell you her name.
Will you text
Who
me?
said that?
Saquon, I'm not gonna tell you her name. Either way, the point is, no.
What? She ain't gonna know.
It don't matter. It was in the past. That's been like,
I want to know, damn it.
That's been like 7 years.
I don't give a damn.
That's been a long
I
time
don't
ago.
give a. I don't look here, family. I don't give a shit. She gonna text me that fucking name. We gonna find out.
And what was her name?
I didn't say.
Okay, and right now we are going to take a little break. To pay some bills. We ain't got no bills to pay just yet. But
what kind of break are we gonna be taking? Are we gonna insert a commercial?
Yeah, I'll probably show some Dr. Graham merch that's be coming.
Merch.
Or not Dr. Graham, Phenomenal Legacy merch.
But we're gonna take a pause for the cause then.
You select.
A pause for the cause.
Pause
and I still want to know her name.
And we back.
Back in action.
So so we was just talking about the side pieces and all that. That's right. We was talking about the side pieces. I did figure out the name. I don't, it wasn't, my name is unique, but that name was interesting. But we're gonna hop off of it.
Well, thank you for that musical number.
My bad.
So now what we got to talk about?
I mean, we're just kind of gonna slide into polyamorous. Let me make sure I say that correct.
Sliding into stuff because what we were just talking about,
Sliding in the side.
Okay, polyamorous relationships. Since we were already talking about, being a side chick versus, agreeing to being a little polyamory. First of all, could you be in one? Could you be in a polyamorous relationship? I couldn't. First and foremost, I really couldn't. There's just no way, because a lot of people do it like marrying multiple people, you know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't want to share you. It's just, if you want to have a threesome, have a threesome. But I got to share you like relationship wise. I got to share you the love and all. I got to share all of that. I'm selfish.
I'm selfish just like my God. I'm selfish just like my God. And
when it comes to something to do with like a threesome or a foursome or however many women you want to have that are all in agreement that you are all of their men, I, for one, wouldn't be able to even have a threesome with somebody that I actually care about, have feelings for, am in love with. It would have to be, I've never had one, first and foremost, but it would have to be with someone that I don't really care. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that I don't have no feelings for or something like that. Not somebody that I love and I'm intimate, Definitely couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. To each his own, if you like it, I love it. It's just not for me.
Chrystal?
So, when I was studying this type of relationship.
Studying it.
I was, I don't want to be judgmental or knock anybody because I'm ignorant towards towards that whole situation. So one thing it says, it said that, it's multiple partners, any gender, and it gives you all this other stuff. But the last thing it says is without feelings of jealousy, right? I'm too jealous, okay? I'm a really jealous. I'm a jealous person. However, I was talking to somebody about this and they were like, the reason why you're like that is because of the morals that were given to us as children or in the state we live in. We live in a Bible state, and so stuff like that is frowned upon. And they say, if you go to like any other state or you know, if you travel the world, like go to different countries, like stuff like that is normal. And so I'm like, well, maybe I need to travel because I can't get into it. But they say too that it's not just a sexual thing. It's not just a sexual thing. When I hear it, you know, before I started talking to people, I heard it. All I thought about was threesomes. Like, oh, okay, so y'all fucking on everybody.
That's what I like.
So you know, you messing with everybody, but it's more, from my understanding, it's more to it than a sexual thing. It's security within the home. Like if they all stay together, you got that security within the home.
Financial stability.
Yeah, it's a financial stability thing. You know, there's more to it. No, son, I'm not done. Yes, but you got to be quiet. Sorry, y'all. But you know, it's more to it. I just, open-mindedness. You got to be open-minded, of course. You have to have that trust. So trust, I'm like, it's really hard for me to trust people. So I can't imagine me trying to get into a relationship with multiple people and trying to build trust with two different people. Like my whole trust antennas is gonna be like, but no, like, I don't know if we consider this toxic, but I want my own. Like I want my own. I don't want to share. I don't want. I want my own relationship. But then I'm like, at my age, I kind of feel like, you know, I'm not married yet. This might be something.
How old are you?
Know,
I'm kidding.
I might need to open myself up to, because hell, these relationships ain't working. You know, I'm thinking I'm with one person, this one person with 5 other people. And it's just like,
talk about it.
Like, what do you do?
We just need to have Kevin Samuels on the show. And then
don't bring him in here.
No,
absolutely not.
I'm cool. I don't need him dogging me out.
No. I wasn't talking about you, but I was talking about the ain't shit niggas. You know, we need to get you a high value man.
Come on.
Listen, and you
high value man.
One thing I run into as far as like with the high value men that I see and I'm attracted to, they don't see me valuable because I have multiple kids, you know, because I have my babies or whatever. And so they frown upon that. So I don't know. I feel like that's where the world is going to right now. And I feel like they're going to that because it's
How many babies you got?
I have 4.
You got 4?
I have one in college, one about to graduate, and then I have a 3-year-old and I have a 9-year-old.
So you had 2 when you were young.
Yeah.
And then as you got older. See, I grew up in a house that got multiple siblings from my mom was young and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Personally, for me, when I see, I don't mind women having kids and all that type of stuff. That's completely fine. It's just like in the span and how many they have at once. So like, let's say if they already got 4 and they're only 24, that's when like it's like what happened? What happened?
We know what happened.
We know what happened.
What? I'm not trying to make that funny, but you had yours spread it out. Like, okay, you had 2 younger, and then you had 2 more as you were more mature and stuff like that inside of life and stuff like that. And I think that we can say high value men. Are we talking about pertaining to money as success, or are we pertaining to high value men as in mindset?
Mindset, because if their mindset high value, everything else will fall in place right after.
Right after.
Okay. So even the people of that mindset, you saying the ones that you have experienced, that you have taken a liking to, that were hesitant because of that?
Yes. And they'll tell me, they're like, man, you're a beautiful woman. Man, you're gonna make
And
a wonderful wife.
and is.
Thank you. Thank you. But then they say, but you have kids and I don't want kids. Or,
And
you have a little one.
that just means they don't want responsibility.
Right.
That's exactly what that
and
means.
they're smart
exactly
enough
what
to
that
know
means.
that that's what they don't want.
And
which you can't be mad
I
at that.
appreciate that. I appreciate somebody saying, hey, you're not for me because of this, and this, versus them saying, oh yeah, I want to be in a relationship.
But that doesn't depreciate your value either.
I feel like it doesn't, but that's what's being said. Yeah.
It doesn't depreciate your value. It just, the thing is this, if men can get pregnant, we'll be fucked up. Just understand that.
Yeah. But needless to say, I ain't trying to make this no counseling session, y'all. But needless to say, needless to say, I feel like because of people telling me that multiple times, I feel like, maybe I do need to step out the box sometimes.
You need to do what makes you happy.
That's all.
You gotta, you're gonna go through multiples and multiples and multiples. And you're gonna get so many, you gotta get so many no's before you get that one yes.
Just so you know that yes.
That yes, that's not gonna be a yes, it's gonna be a yes.
But outside of that, I'm a very selfish person.
Ain't gonna never hear from her again.
She gonna be in the Kingdom of Morocco.
Chrystal in Cabo this weekend. What the hell she doing in Cabo? She
you gonna get you a Russell Wilson.
Oh Lord.
Somebody that don't care, you got a kid, they like, hey, bring your kids. You and your kids. Everybody can come.
Yeah. So what about y'all? Do y'all see yourself in that type of relationship?
Rodriguez.
Yeah, right.
We need more commentary from you.
Did y'all see that swallow he took?
We just need more commentary.
Well, I'm not opposed to it. I'm for me, like I said earlier, you can love two people, you can love three people. Who's to say you can't? And you can have financial stability with one and emotional stability with another. I mean, as long as there's effective communication, I don't see why not. It's just that like neither party can feel neglected in that arrangement. And if there's constant communication, I don't see there being a problem. I don't see it being a problem.
Yeah. Because it does say in the, in Google, it says communication skills. Like you gotta have communication skills. Like that communication gotta be like on point.
Yeah, you got to have a mouthpiece, but you also got to be willing to listen too.
And not get jealous. Because I feel like that's opening the door. Like if one woman feels like she's not getting any attention and the other one is getting all the attention
but there's these positions, there's these like we glorify certain positions inside of the world with everything. Like, okay, so the most glorified position in the world is being a leader, being the person who's out there out front in front of everybody, being the face and all that type of stuff. And everybody wants to be the face, and everybody wasn't placed to be the face. Some people were placed to be behind on the background and stuff like that. Like we can go back with that analogy when he was talking about the assistant directors to the director. And then we can go, just based off of that and stuff like that, knowing your role and how effective you are in it. Because guess what? Once you're out of that role or once you're gone for a day and stuff like that, we're going to notice that your presence is missing. But if you're trying to fit inside of a role that wasn't meant for you, guess what? We're going to already see that it's off and it just ain't going to work.
Yeah.
But as for me in my house,
go ahead.
My role is to be with 1 and 1. That's it. I personally can't have shit. Her titties out over here, her titties over here. I can't do all that because I'm gonna get overwhelmed. I'm just saying they can walk around the house however they wanted to at that moment. If I wasn't really into, I'm just bullshitting around. But if I'm in a serious relationship, I like to be committed and have a connection with just one person. But I don't worry about what else going on with everybody else.
What if they're like, okay, well, on Monday and Tuesday, you got Lily. And then on Wednesday and Thursday, you
No,
got, no,
I know, because that's not natural.
it's not.
It's
But see
not.
how
Why we
No,
gotta be
that's
on a
arranged.
schedule?
That's arranged. If it's arranged, then no, you might as well just have a maid and a side. That's not that's not a three-way equal relationship. That's no, I wouldn't do that. But you know, I know, I feel like I'm a free spirit, so let's start there. And so energy is big to me. So if I feel something, I feel it. And if I don't, I don't. So, and if I, like I said, I'm one of the people who can like two people at the same time. I can't. It's just this is because I'm so transparent in what I feel.
right.
Now, if those two people can't like feel for each other the way I feel for them, then it's never gonna work. That's a really big step, and it takes a lot of, as you said, open-mindedness to get to that point. But I don't have time to sneak and hide and creep and cheat because, for one, my memory too damn bad. I ain't gonna remember half of them lies.
Right. You tell one
So,
lie, you got to keep it going. Like, you can't.
so I'd rather just lay it out there on the table. Do you have someone? Yes, I'm with someone. They open-minded. I'm open-minded. If we gonna fucking suck, you can either join in or I can only see you on every other Saturday with a pack of noodles.
So, like, would it just be a sexual thing for you, or would you feel like,
I mean, let's
okay,
be
I
honest.
want to
Let's
be
be honest.
open-minded,
Don't most
like
relationships start off like that?
they, they did.
It's usually that sexual connection and the release of the release of energies that make you start to feel.
Yeah.
And then once you start to feel outside of that pleasure, outside of that ejaculation, then you start getting interested in, oh, hey, what's your middle name? What's your favorite color?
I'm the polar opposite.
Right. You start asking
Personally,
questions after the fact.
Me, I have to have a genuine connection before then. Like I can be, I'm not so much like, okay, I will like take into attraction and stuff like that. But the number one thing that's leading to me is like, I guess, a trusting type of thing or stuff like that. Like I have to kind of know about you and all that type of stuff. I have to connect and know that stuff before there's any type of sexual connection, or else
I ain't gonna wholeheartedly trust you for a long time, but I can still, check off the other boxes.
right.
So, and then once we get to that level of trust, and I feel like once we get there, then we locked in. Like we're completely locked in. If I can trust you, if I can leave, my everything about my life on the table, and I can trust it's gonna be there when I get back, then we're locked in. But other than that, like I mean, I don't want to put the trust at the forefront and disappoint myself because it takes a while to get to know a person for who they are anyway.
Yes.
I just know
Forever.
that there are gonna be certain aspects about you that I am gonna like and that I am gonna appreciate, and I'm gonna put them in high regard, but there'll always be hesitation. Even if we were in a poly relationship for 50 years, there's still gonna be hesitation somewhere. But I'm not gonna, let lead with that, with the shoulda, woulda, couldas. I'm gonna take I'm gonna take what's presented and govern that accordingly. That's just for me. Mm.
I agree with that.
Yeah, I do too. I think that's valid.
I think that's very valid. That's good. Very good point. Very good point. I just think like some people can do that and some people can't. Like some people just, and it is like what Chrystal said, that somebody said it's just based on like the morals you were raised on. But I just feel like if you are someone that you just want someone for you, you're looking for one person you can be with for the rest of your life, especially when you have children involved as well, because oftentimes are these people that are in poly relationships, are their children involved too?
Right.
Looking at it like that, like most of the ones that I've seen, there were no children involved. But you get into, do y'all have kids, and are you gonna have kids with both of the people, or three of the people, or however many people are agreeing to be in this poly relationship? I think at that point in time, what are you telling your children? What?
Telling them the truth. You're telling them the truth.
Yeah, that's the thing. I was like, I'm like, okay,
I
so
would
if I
feel
do that,
honest
like, what do
telling
I
them the
tell my
truth about.
kids?
I'll
Because
be
of the
more
Bible.
comfortable telling my kids that they have two mamas and one daddy versus saying, you got a brother or sister you don't know by a random person.
Well,
That's
yeah,
true.
that is true.
That's
Or
That
turning
is true
20
because
and
that
realizing you
happens
got
a
another
lot.
sister.
yeah.
So I'd rather be like, hey, you can go, hey, I got two mamas and a daddy at home, and do. Or two daddies and a mama, and do. As long as adults, we do what we're supposed to do and keep our front line together in front of the world, there shouldn't be an issue. There should be no division.
Yeah.
Fuck with them kids. Even though I physically didn't have that kid, that's still my kid. I committed to this relationship, so I committed to that kid. Fuck with my kid. That ain't my stepkid, that's my kid.
Black people don't do that anyway.
All right, stepdaddy of the year.
I know. But he's saying he ain't step, he daddy up in here.
Hey, listen.
Look, he
The
got
only
the
step
full
I'm doing, I'm gonna
title.
step out here in this world to take care of mine.
That
The
part.
only step
That
I did was
part.
step up.
Yes,
That's
take
it.
care of your kids.
That's
Take care
it.
of your kids.
Listen, no, I feel like our world is coming to that. I think it's been like that. It's just
No,
being,
it's publicized now.
Yeah.
yeah.
More acceptable.
Yeah.
Which, like I said, I don't have a problem if somebody else does that. It's just not for me. But I wouldn't knock somebody who is in it and is happy. You know what I'm saying?
Because that's what they do.
That's what I'm saying. You're in it. You're happy.
It's none of my business at the end of the day. Like,
yeah, it's like you happy? Do you?
None of my business.
Do you?
Nothing to do with me.
Do
That's
you,
what I
boo?
said. That's what it starts with, your happiness.
Yeah, man. Like
any of my friends, we still friends, boo. Do what you want to do. We still cool. As long as we still get to meet for drinks on Sunday or whatever.
That's it. Like, don't cut me off because
don't cut me off. Just making sure you making time for me too.
And think about it. If you was in that relationship and that nigga getting on your nerves, you deal with that other bitch for a few days. Damn it, I'm going to the
I'm going to the other
house.
room.
Yeah,
the
other end of the house.
Go get your man before I kill him.
Exactly.
Go get your bitch.
I'm over it.
Go get your bitch.
And you take care of them damn kids. I need a break.
Me and the kids going on a trip. Y'all have it. Y'all got it.
I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Sick of it for a few days. All right, I'm back.
After a few days. All right,
I'm back.
Yeah.
I had to regroup.
Hey, y'all.
How was y'all weekend? Like,
what y'all do?
What y'all do? How was y'all weekend?
What else we got? What else we got up on here?
So we're done with that. So then, okay, great. We're on to the hit or miss.
Okay.
Hit or miss. We're gonna give that to Chrystal. Go ahead and start that off, Miss Ma'am.
All right, so this is definitely a hit. This place is a restaurant and it is called Queen of Egg Rolls. This is a Lao food, and the owner, Casey, I know her personally. She is the best owner I've ever known. She is so sweet. So Queen of Egg Rolls, it's funny how she started. She started from her house and making these egg rolls, and so she would do orders. Like, people would constantly call her. And
check on the baby, love.
I know. Check on the baby.
She gonna tell this story.
Right here.
She gonna tell this story. She said, "Hush."
All right. But technically, her mission is to introduce food that's been influenced by many different Asian cuisines. She says it's bigger than food. It's how diversity, culture, and society are connected. She says egg rolls is a familiar appetizer. However, some of the other items on the menu may not be as familiar. Let me tell you, she has like this papaya salad. She makes pho. Like one of my favorite dishes she makes is a pineapple fried rice.
That sounds good.
It is delicious. That's like the main thing, and her portions are beautiful. But if you guys go to Facebook, you can catch her under Queen of Egg Rolls. She has a store, but I think due to COVID, I just like COVID, I think she's about to kind of close the shop down, and you can just, if you want to order anything, you can email her, message her on Facebook, or you can call her. But if you go to Instagram or Facebook, you can look up Queen of Egg Rolls, and you'll find her there. But man, her egg rolls are so good, y'all. The best thing
I want
ever.
one.
Man, I will get you
I
some.
want that pineapple fried rice, please.
That too. Give me an egg roll.
We all just gonna meet up and just like order and binge watch a show. Like just order some food and binge watch some.
I'm down with that.
I'm so with it. Y'all don't know.
That's a hit.
Crystal's house.
Yeah, we can do it at my house. I'm fixing my backyard up. I got my lights up and everything. I'm about to get a projector.
So she wants to get bit up by mosquitoes.
Huh?
So you want us to get bit up by mosquitoes?
No, I have the spray and I have the candles. Okay. And I treated my yard. So
all right.
Because
I done got bit a few times at your house.
Once we schedule that one, we're gonna have to schedule some of the BCs too.
Right. BC, if you are watching this, we are trying to look for something.
Hey, he said it was cool. I asked him the last time and he's okay with it.
Bring your swimsuit.
Well, we on the way. Tell him we're coming next weekend. I'm bringing my bikini.
Wait a minute.
What?
Next week, I got to mentally prepare because the last time.
You ain't got.
Last time, I didn't come down for a few days. I
had so much fun.
I had fun too, but yeah. They can keep all the extras. I'm just gonna have my little drink.
I ain't come down for a few days. I said I ain't never doing this shit.
I ain't doing nothing but drinking. I will be on the bartending ones and twos. That's it.
Hey, we need you there. Just jacuzzi me, please. That's all I need. Yeah. And some wine. That's it.
I'm not doing nothing.
No edibles.
I'm not doing nothing. I ain't got no business doing. I'm all right. I'm gonna just do the drinking in jacuzzi.
Yes. So, Queen of Egg Rolls is a hit.
Okay. Yes, it is definitely a hit, y'all. Do not miss it. Do y'all want the number? I can give you the number if y'all ever want to call me.
Give America the number.
Drop the number in the text. Drop the number in the text.
All right, I'm gonna drop it in the text.
No, we mean for America, for the people watching.
You right.
Hold on, I'm trying to pull it up. Sorry. Okay, so the number, if you want to, her name is KC. You can call her at 405-768-2417. If you want to email her, she does do. She'll do parties too. So if you have like a large party that you're wanting to cater, she will definitely cater. And listen, I promise you, as soon as one person eats, it's gonna be gone in like 2 seconds. I promise you that. But you can go to queenofeggrolls@gmail.com. And you can find her on social media, on Instagram and on Facebook. So let me tell you, y'all, this is definitely a hit.
Yeah, because none of us have ever had it.
Oh, I've never had it.
We're gonna try it, and then we maybe for a private screening.
Man,
that would be dope.
Yeah.
If ICE would open its doors to us and let us have a private screening, that would be dope for Dr. Grant.
Oh, we should talk and see. We'll probably have to. We'll talk to him.
Hey, Ryan, you know they was up at brunch and didn't invite us. Up at ICE.
That's all right.
Chrystal, we lost you there.
Yeah, come on back.
Sorry. Here I come.
She dropping that.
How was y'all's brunch?
Huh?
How was brunch?
Brunch was good.
Was it? We wouldn't know.
No.
Weren't y'all at work? Or you would? I mean, they wasn't at work, but Rodriguez, wasn't you at work?
I don't even know when the brunch was. I may or may not have been.
Yesterday, Sunday brunch.
Oh, I could have made Sunday brunch.
Sunday?
Well, now in theory, now I'm supposed to be off on the weekends. So, but I don't want the weekends off.
Why?
That's the best time so that we can go to BC's.
But because now I have to work early. I have to work the 6 o'clock shift.
That's the best shift.
So I don't want that and the weekends off because shit is gonna fall apart.
Gotcha.
You're gonna be sleeping the weekend.
I make it out to the event by 7. I'm asleep by 9.
Listen, that just means we getting up there in age. That's all.
True.
Look at that face.
She was worried when I started back. And she the one taking naps still. I ain't took no nap just yet.
I took one today.
I
took a mean nap today. A mean one.
I can never take naps like ever. I try my best, but it don't work.
Put a movie on. Put a movie on. That's when I'll take a nap.
I don't need shit. I'll get in there and strip and be gone.
Turn off everything. Just lay on down.
Listen, now I'm gonna turn the cartoon on to go to bed. Do y'all ever turn on?
When I watch some scary shit. Like, you know, if I'll turn on either a sermon or let me watch one of these cartoons. Let me turn Disney on real quick. Let me turn that on.
Just to bring everything back in balance.
Yeah, just for a few days and stuff to, you know, be scared to go take a piss in the middle of the night. Be like, ooh, I ain't gotta pee that bad. I ain't gotta pee. I'll just wait till the sun come out. Oh.
Speaking of brunch, yesterday at brunch, Chrystal and I we had the privilege to indulge in TJ's Delight. That is our next hit or miss. TJ's Delight. That is owned by Terry Boyd. She has, what did you have, Chrystal? You had like a fruit thing.
She had this big old to-go plate of fruit, and it was so good. She had watermelon, grapes, strawberries, pineapples, cantaloupe, kiwi. She had all that in there. It was so good. It was like for $7. And then I also got her butter cookies.
She did get the butter cookies.
Those were good. How much?
The fruit was $7.
It was $7 for the fruit, but it was like, it wasn't little baby portions.
No, it was big. It was a big thing.
It was so huge. It was so refreshing too, especially with my mimosa. But I also got her butter cookies. She made homemade butter cookies, and I have not had a homemade butter cookie in forever, and it was
good. She let me try it. It was good. She has a cinnamon roll that is a peach cobbler cinnamon roll.
No, man.
With the pecans.
Well, I got it without the pecans because I don't like pecans, but I ate it though, and it was amazing. I didn't know if I was gonna like it, but I love peach cobbler, so I was like, well, let me just go on and give it a try. But it was bomb.
It looks so good.
It was amazing. I was like, dang, I never would have thought to put peach, you know what I'm saying, peaches on a cinnamon roll, but it was really, really good. It was amazing. What's that face? She has made to order desserts. So she has like cookies and donuts, I guess, and cake and all the, you know, just different kind of desserts and obviously fruit. It's made to order. You can call her to place an order. Her phone number is 405-706-4925. Her name is Terry Boyd, and the name of the business is TJ's Delight. She also she has jars of sea moss that she sells as well. So if you're,
now you fucking it up for her. Now you fucking it up.
What?
Keep the sea moss, girl. Nobody want no sea moss.
The hell I'm gonna use some sea moss.
You don't have to get it if you don't want it.
Oh no, sea moss is very good for you. Sea moss, I love sea moss. Let me tell you, I put that in my coffee.
That shit stink.
It don't stink.
I've never
incredibly bad
with you. It does not have a smell.
It contains 92 of the 102 minerals and vitamins that the human body consists of.
From the bottom of the water, from the water.
And well, I didn't live this long without taking no damn sea moss.
It's, I mean, you know, hey,
it's beneficial. I like it.
I'm willing to try
There's
it.
No
I
way
haven't
to sell
tried
me
it.
sea moss.
Anywho.
Okay, y'all.
We're
gonna have to open up, be open-minded. Okay. And
I'm open-minded.
I'm gonna be so open that we all gonna try oysters because I ain't never had oysters or clams. One or the other. I ain't never had it.
I'd rather give me some crab legs.
I tasted some crab legs this weekend, y'all.
Yes, I saw on your little snap or whatever it was. But yes.
It's your first time eating crab?
She just hasn't had it in a long time.
Oh, so how was it?
It was actually good.
I love crab. Chrystal, we're gonna have to go. All of us gonna have to go.
Girl, don't invite me now.
Well, I can't invite you to have some crab legs. Why not? Because me and Chrystal went to first of all, Chrystal called me and asked, she said,
"Where you finna go?" Last minute thing.
It really was last minute. She just hit me
I'm
up.
down with whatever on last minute shit.
You were on the game.
You was on the game.
It's 2K season. It's 2K.
I couldn't even see your
Okay,
face.
so I don't even want to hear it.
Right, I'm sorry.
First of all, what did I say when I was on the game? What did I say? What did I say when I was on that? I said, why ain't I get no invite?
You was gonna get off the game and come.
I was gonna get off the game and go on down the ice and have some brunch.
Child, anyway.
And then get back on the game once I got home. Because it's 2K season.
Well, how are we doing on time? Because we do
it's going over like a mother.
Yeah, we're way over.
Well, we're gonna skip the what would you pick if y'all don't want to do it.
Which one? The 3? I want to do it really quick.
Okay.
Let's make it quick.
So the what would you pick? It says if you had to only watch 3 shows for the rest of your life, what 3 shows would you pick? Who wants to start? Because
oh, you didn't give us choices.
Well, we not doing choices. It's
you
what would
pick
you
your
do?
choice. It's what would you pick? Not, I don't have any options for you. That's the question.
Okay.
I got that from Ricky Smiley's morning show.
Okay.
Well, morning show.
Martin, number 1.
That's a good one.
Shit. I need some drama up in there, don't I? I have a real good no.
Shows, not movies.
Can the show be recurring?
It don't matter.
Yeah, I don't think it matters.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then I put it like this: The Circle. It's on Netflix. I love them. I love The Circle. I applied for it. Go watch it. It's a competition. I love it. It's messy shit this season. The
Circle.
The Circle. Tia, somebody who act like your ass is on there. I can't stand it though. Ooh, I can't stand it. You should just extra the whole damn time. Anyway, The Circle, Martin. Shit. Hell. I put one of my sports shows up on there. I'll say Undisputed with Skip and Shannon, because I don't really like to watch TV like that. But I do got a couple shows, so I got that.
Okay.
Interesting.
Right.
Oh, it's me. Y'all, that's tough.
Right. That's why I'm trying to go last.
I think for me, I would probably watch, and I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say it as if like the show just keeps reoccurring modern day. I'm gonna say In Living Color. I could watch In Living Color over and over because it's ever changing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's, I like comedy too. I could watch, don't judge me, but I could watch Game of Thrones, y'all. I really like Game of Thrones a lot.
I've never watched it.
I cannot get
it's a good series. It just got lazy at the end, but it did get lazy. It got rushed at the end. Actually. It's a dope ass show.
And let's see, what else can I watch over and over and over? Let's go with I don't know, I like a lot of shit. I could probably watch, if it was rewritten, The Have and the Have Nots. Because there's so much treachery in it.
It's so much. My mom had me sitting up there watching it. I've never really just sat down and watched it from start to finish, but I have watched it with my mom, and it is so much is going on in that show. I'm like, oh my gosh.
I gotta check it out.
So much going on.
So much. It's real treacherous.
I got 2 honorable mentions: Bernie Mac Show and My Wife and Kids.
Oh yeah. Oh, I love those shows. I forgot all about that.
2 honorable mentions. But otherwise, that's it for me.
Tia, you want to go? Oh, okay. So mine would be A Different World. I love A Different World. That's one of my favorite shows. I always thought life would be like A Different World when I was growing up. The other one would be Martin. That would be my comedy. And then the other one would have to be probably, it would either be Girlfriends or Living Single. Like those are my old school shows. I don't know. They bring me some type of comfort. So, but
Man, I don't know. Y'all women love girlfriends. Y'all
I
women, my
love
mom
that
used to have it on all the time.
I used to watch that in order, just
Girlfriends.
with the UPN Monday nights.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I don't think I watched very many episodes of Girlfriends just to throw it out. But it was a good show and I did watch it, you know. I was just like the dude. It's always gonna be that one token dude and that friend of girls.
William.
William was a pimp. William had his little girlfriends, and then he tried everybody.
He did.
He was a homie.
Now, for me, this is so hard for me. I will say a show that,
I say you should have been prepared for this.
I know, but one show that I can say that I have watched and will watch over and over is Moesha.
Oh, yeah.
I've been watching that since '96. I really hate that it ended the way it did, but that is a show that I could just watch over and over again, start from the first season all the way to the last. I could watch it over and over. And I have, especially when they put it on Netflix. I sat there and watched every episode all over again, like it was my first time. So that would be one. I feel like I would want some type of reality show.
Yeah.
Because I love to, I mean, it's my guilty pleasure is Love and Hip Hop. Matter of fact, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta just came on tonight. After we done with this, I'm about to turn that on. So I think I'll probably, you know, one of my little reality shows, more than likely Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Let's see, I would need maybe some drama. If Power would have like continued, I mean, it did continue, obviously, you know, it just kind of like into a spinoff, I guess. Power.
Really?
They can keep Raising Kanan, but Power, I would, you know, Courtney Kemp, she can write her ass off. So I'm not opposed to watching Power forever, as long as she continues with some sort of good storyline, then I would watch that. But yeah, honorable mentions would be, you know, just all my little older shows, my little, you know, Fresh Prince, Martin, those type of shows would be honorable mention.
I think it's blasphemous not to have Martin in your list. I'd really, you know, just own the top 3, just in general.
Sorry.
Instead of being an honorable mention.
Me and Rodriguez didn't have it. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
No, Martin, I didn't. You know, I don't have nothing against Martin. Martin's ex. I love Martin. Don't get me wrong. I just don't know if I would watch it. I feel like I watch it forever.
I'm still laughing at every episode like I ain't never watched it.
Cause you know, for me, like you have to really like make me think, like captivate me, or like make me really slap my kneecap off laughing. And Martin is funny, but it's like, you know, sometimes it was kind of forced funny.
Yeah, like they're running out of stuff to talk about, and so they was just trying to. I can see that. But in Living Color, yo.
Oh yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh my God.
Look, when you said Damon, that's why I had to put Damon Wayans. You know.
Hold on, I gotta give honorable mention to the Jamie Foxx show too, because that's a show I can watch over and over. Jamie Foxx is hilarious. The Jamie Foxx show, I can sit there and just watch that over and over again. I'm glad it's on BET Plus because I will sit here and just watch it.
I'm about to go watch it now because you just told me it's on BET Plus. Thank you, Trey.
You didn't know?
Thank you, Trey. Girl, I don't be watching shows like that.
Yes, it's on BET Plus because I have been watching.
I'm still on episode 2 of Miss Pat show.
Oh.
Have any of y'all seen the Miss Pat show?
Yes.
I love it. I watched all of them.
Rod's face, let's make this fast. Rod's face, what's going on, Rod?
Nothing.
I love Miss Pat.
I love Miss Pat.
Miss Pat is Miss Pat.
I liked it a lot. She's not that great of an actress, but she tried.
She's trying.
She's trying, but the show, I mean, it don't make it less funny that she's not a natural born actress.
Because when she's saying the shit, she said just like how she said on stage. So
yeah, exactly. I mean, it's still a really good show, and Tammy Roman be cracking me up on there too as well.
Tammy is talented.
Yeah,
Tammy been acting.
Yeah, she has.
She been acting.
Tammy's good on there. Shout out to Tammy and her bonnet.
And she look good too. Y'all know
she doing her thing. She doing her thing.
And stuff. She look good now. She look real good. Look like she being real healthy.
Yeah, she's a beautiful woman. I think Miss Pat's beautiful too. I said, okay.
I love Miss Pat.
She
love Miss Pat. I'm sorry. She be reminding me of my mama sometimes.
I think I'm
gonna give her another watch because I don't know. I wasn't real then. But I'll give it another watch since y'all.
Yeah, you gotta go and watch it. I mean, and it's only like 29 minutes each episode. So I mean, it's not like you gotta 29 minutes.
Damn, that's why I couldn't finish the shit 30 minutes instead of 21 or 17.
Well, there's no commercials.
Well, hell, it's a sitcom. The hell you that long for?
The point is that it's short, so it's easier to catch up on it. There's 10 episodes, so 5 hours, you're done.
All right.
Spread it out if you must. I did. I just watched a couple of them a day or whatever until I was
Circle
done.
and be on with it.
There you go.
Y'all watch The Circle. Try it out.
We'll try it out for you.
Oh,
now the podcast has come to an end.
Oh yeah.
Of course, we have to have a take this with you moment. Today's topic of take this with you is letting go of toxic people, whether that be relationships, friendships, business relationships, what have you. Taekwon?
I think we're gonna let Rod go with this.
Rod be coming with the gems. Just come with the gems.
Oh,
you know, it's so funny that you said that because like I was not prepared for to take this with you, but that's where I was gonna go in that direction. Your energy is one of the most important things about you. Be careful where you invest your energy, and be careful how much of your energy you invest into where you invest in it. Because you won't get the reciprocal you look for. You'll only get the amount of happiness you invest. Protect your energy. Protect your energy.
And at the end of the day, you gotta realize when something is toxic. You know, it takes, you know, you need to realize that a situation is toxic and remove yourself from it or remove that person. And, you know, some people deal with toxicity for a long time based on just being patient. And I mean, that goes along with a quote that Chrystal had on her Facebook the other day. You know, it was basically about like learning who to be patient with and who to let go. Like, you know, when something is toxic, learn when you need to be patient and when you just need to cut that off. Yeah. Because some people you just need to cut off, but some people you might just need to be patient with. But when your patience wears thin and you've been patient for so long and nothing is changing, then that's, you know, it's time to let it go. It's time to cut it off. And that's in any type of relationship that you have with anybody. You know, protect your peace, protect your mind state. If something is getting you to a point where you're having to get out of your character, that's something that's toxic. If you have to go there, then, you know, that's something you just need to let go of. It's not good for you. It's not healthy to hold on to toxic relationships. It's let it go. Take this with you. Let it go. Breathe in. Let it go.
This episode has been brought to you by, which we ain't been sponsored yet, but y'all gonna sponsor us. Speaking to this Manscaped.
And will.
Manscaped. It'll get you right.
You manscaping?
Manscaped.
I like it.
Did you just say that?
Manscaped.
Not this podcast been brought to you.
Manscaped.
In parts by Manscaped.
Get the weed whacker and the balls.
You better tag them in it so they can sponsor us too.
And tell them they better send me a kit.
Go ahead. We
a free kit.
Send Rodriguez a free kit. We need some kits. Go ahead, man.
Get some reviews.
And y'all blow this motherfucking episode up. We gonna see y'all.
Can we get some Savage Fenty up in here? You know what I'm saying?
Somewhat. Oh yeah, some Savage Fenty. We
gonna do this.
Riri, holla at us.
Turn it up. Come on, Phenoms. We trust y'all. We're going to see y'all in the next installment of the Phenomenal Legacy Podcast. We'll see y'all later.
Bye.
Bye.
Peace.